Hey guys, welcome to A Christian Response. Nick Rodriguez with you today. I came across this video of David Barton, who is a minister. I'll put a link to his Wikipedia page. He's an interesting guy. He's been really involved in the Republican Party. I think he had I can't remember the name of his book, but I know he wrote a book about his beliefs that there was no such thing, the Founding Fathers did not mean for there to be church and state like separation, that this was a Christian nation, that it was supposed to be ran as a Christian nation. So anyways, this video that I came across is from the Right Wing Watch blog on YouTube, and I thought it was cool and interesting at least. He's talking to a group. I'm not sure if it's his church or whatnot, but he brings up the point that if you want to be biblically correct, you cannot drink Starbucks coffee, okay? And that is speaking to you and you and you and you and you, all of you guys. Starbucks, he brings up the point that Starbucks is a huge supporter, gives money to the equal marriage, same-sex marriage, pro that stuff. So basically, if you're a Christian, you can't give money, can't pay for that stuff if they're gonna use your money to support gay marriage, basically. So, what is our Christian response to that? Also, it's a huge idea in a sense that not just Starbucks, but we've heard this over the years at Disneyland. Disneyland was a huge supporter, is probably still a huge supporter of gay people at whole, gay rights. They have a gay night, parades and stuff down there. So, as a Christian, can you go and go to Disneyland? I believe McDonald's was a supporter of abortion, and that's typically an anti-Christian belief. Can you go to McDonald's if you're a Christian? So you see that this principle, this idea that you never give money to an organization or maybe even a person. I think he would go that far. He didn't say specifically, he was just talking about Starbucks. But could you even give money to anyone, if they don't hold biblical, like how far do you go? If somebody not a Christian but they have the same ideas politically as you, is that okay? Are some topics or some things absolute, or some in the middle? How do you figure this out? How do you keep track of it? Do you have the responsibility to investigate and find out before you stop? Maybe you're going across country and you stop in New York. New York is at the end of your trip. You stop in New York for a bag of chips at a grocery store. Do you need to find out from the owner what his political or religious beliefs are? Like, how far do you go with that, if you're going to go that far? And should we go that far? So that's kind of the idea behind that. I think it's interesting. I think it's a great. I myself, kind of on the flip side of things, I don't eat at Chick-fil-A because I don't feel like they welcome my brothers and sisters who are gay. So that's just a personal thing for me. I don't. If I have a friend of mine and he's not welcome somewhere, I don't go that place either. If you're not going to welcome my brother, then I'm not. I don't go to a certain church because they don't welcome certain people. So that's me on the other side. Do I go around and find out, hey, is it okay for gay people to eat here? Would you welcome them? No, I don't. But when Chick-fil-A made a big deal out of, most Christians, a lot of Christians went that one day in support of the anti-gay movement type of thing. I made the decision that I didn't think that was for me, we can get into it some other time, but for me, I made that boycott in the sense that I'm not going to go there until I feel like gay people would be welcome there. Of course, they don't shut the door if you're gay and stuff. That's not what I'm talking about. I understand that. But anyways, it's a whole interesting concept of our responsibility with our money, and it's interesting. He's basically saying, hey, if you want to be biblical Christian, you do not go to Starbucks. and I think he would also throw in all those other places. I haven't paid too much attention to Mr. Barton, but so how do you respond to that? What's a Christian response? My response is you have to do what you feel is right. Okay, that I don't believe in punishment. I believe that God dealt with sin, and we don't pay that punishment. There is consequences to what we do and what we believe. But like I said, I don't think it's wrong to go to Chick-fil-A if you're a Christian. I personally don't feel comfortable going there because of a certain belief. So I think you just have to be true to yourself. But what's your response? I want to know. Click below. It'll take you to my blog. I'm going to put some information on Mr. Barton there, and also post the video. I want you to watch the video and get your response. Please, it's better for everybody if you leave your responses at the blog, and then copy and paste them and put them on the Facebook or wherever you're seeing this. But it's just really it's really cool to all have the conversation in one spot. So it's up to you. Alright guys, we'll see you next time.